touch mine.
How's it going, gamers? I'm Burning with ASG, and this is Black Ops 3 Beta. Now, honestly, I've had a lot of fun with the beta so far. It's been pretty interesting. And now, I know when Advanced Warfare first came out, I said the exact same thing. Like Thunder always says, you know, it's kind of like that grace period, but it feels a lot more like a combination of Titanfall and Black Ops 2 to me. I'm enjoying it so far. This was one of my very first games, and I think I did fairly well. I'm just an average player. There's nothing particularly great about me. I'm no Mark of J or anything like that, but I did fairly well. I come in first place as far as the leaderboard standards go. Now, the gameplay, I just want to get into this just for a minute, as this is our very first video of Black Ops 3. So far, the beta's been fairly smooth. There's been some connection issues, which I'm gonna touch on in a later video, but overall, oh, look at the little double, triple, oh, there we go. I'm not good, so when I get those, it's like all the sweeter, but I get literally revenge right there. I don't know why people love going through there. There was a game I had not too long ago where I was literally just sitting there camping my ass off because they just kept coming down that wall. It's just like, stop it. There's a middle section you can jump into and go between that would save your life, because you can literally flank anyone just sitting there waiting. I mean, it's a really good place, but it just doesn't seem like the players who are getting used to it now. Oh man, I cannot wait for the Christmas noobs. Christmas noobs, I am waiting for you. You all know who I'm referring to. So yeah, Black Ops 3 looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun this year. Now, the weapons feel nice. The maps don't feel too big, although we've only played on just a couple of maps. From what I've seen, there's two fairly small maps, but then there's one that's more of a medium-sized map. The flow is also fairly nice. The movement mechanics are more like, I would honestly say a combination of Destiny meets Titanfall. It's nowhere near as advanced as Advanced Warfare, but it still feels very good. Like, for example, I don't really worry about boost running out, because I know if I'm doing a wall run, then I've got fairly decent amount of boost. I'm not really too worried about it. It feels good. It doesn't feel complicated. It doesn't feel weird to the controls, and considering I've never played Titanfall, I know, I'm PlayStation, you know, I've never played Titanfall, it feels very comfortable. I love the guns. Now, I'm going to show you in just a minute a gun that I actually really love. No clue what the name is. I never really figure those things out, but you'll see in just a moment. I really want to switch over to the main topic of the video, and I'll kind of like go back and forth as the gameplay continues and just kind of like touch here and there. So, the topic for today is actually something similar to the gameplay, I guess you could say. I don't know how many of you heard about this company, this American company called Megabots, who actually challenged a Japanese company called, I'm about to murder this, Suidobashi, or Suidobashi? Maybe it's Suidobashi Heavy Industry? I'm sorry. My Japanese is, well, American. That's my Japanese. So, yeah, so it was earlier this year when they challenged this company to literally a robot fight, like a giant robot battle, and surprisingly, the Japanese company accepted. Like, they did this giant video, the American company did this really, like, hardcore, testosterone-filled challenge video, and then the Japanese company just turned around and basically did the exact same thing, except for they were like, I don't want to really, that'd be racist if I did a Japanese accent, but it was just like, you Americans think you can do robots? We are all there is about robots. I mean, come on, like, 90% of anime has got some form of giant robots in it. Let's be honest. Come on. Now, with that being said, earlier today they actually did a Kickstarter, or it might not have been, no, Tuesday as a matter of fact, is when they began the Kickstarter. So there's going to be a link in the description for their Kickstarter, as it's, well, a fairly big thing for the US. Now I know we have a few fans that are outside of the US, but come on, it's US versus Japan in a giant robot war. They're basically creating a Mark II version of their prototype, and the Mark I already looks pretty badass. Like, it definitely looks very non-lethal, but you can definitely see how intimidating this thing is, and considering we haven't seen the Japanese model, I'm curious to see their version. Oh, pause. So check this out. Not this one. That one. No. That one. Yeah, that one right there. Beast. It's got 50 rounds. It's fair. The recoil is, but with a grip on it, it's very much far more smooth than the other one. Like, the other one is actually fairly smooth and accurate, but that extra ammunition is just, oh, I can't tell you how many of those times those extra rounds have just saved my ass. This gun it just feels really nice. I don't feel like I've got to add any kind of extended mags, not to mention it's a submachine gun, so there's not much I got to do to it. So back to the actual, oh, I love the sights, the iron sights. It reminds me of the old MP5? No, MP6, I can't remember. One of the MP weapons from Black Ops 2, you guys remember? Oh, check this out. Oh, we got jumped and we survived those 50 rounds. I tell you, they come in real handy. I swear to God, they are so useful. But yeah, it reminds, the iron sights look really great on this particular gun. I'm loving them so far. I've got no complaints for this gun. Like I said, for the amount of ammunition, as fast fire it has, it's got decent hip fire, but it's as much ammo as it throws down range, the recoil is more to be expected. The game so far feels fairly balanced. Now, the abilities and perks, I do like the score streaks. I like them more. No, they're score streaks, they're not kill streaks. I tried to outplay this guy, but he managed to get me. I was close to him, like, I'm thinking like, alright, where is he? Oh, and then he just got that extra shot off me. Hey, it's Black Ops though, so you know he just got me with pistols, right? He just killed me with a pistol. Nah, I'm just playing. It was fair. He already had a few hits in me, so I was already hurt. But point being is, the score streaks actually, I like them. They're not too OP, but they're not too underwhelming. I mean, you know what I mean? They're not exactly like Ghost score streaks, but they're still better than Advanced Warfare score streaks. They're Black Ops score streaks, you know what I'm saying? Personal favorite so far is the tow-away missile, or the tow missile, whatever it's called. Is basically like the damn missile that from Black Ops 2, where you know, the damn missile. Can't remember the name for the life of me, but you guys know the missile, the one that comes down and you can like scatter it out and hit more than one target. I actually do pretty well. I don't remember. No, I think it is this one. I actually got 3 or 4 kills with it too. Worked out pretty good for me. Point being is, now the whole little perks, the specialist perks, on this one I have the armor one, so it actually comes in pretty handy for me. I think, yeah, that was it right there. You just saw me use it, and it actually saved my butt, because I probably would have died otherwise. But it doesn't last very long. I would like to see it extended a little bit, to make it a little bit more balanced with the other characters, because, I mean, for example, I derped right there with that grenade. I was like, oh, come on, water physics. What do they know about water physics? Didn't work out so well for me. Point being is, actually, really, I think the armor should be, the time limit should be extended a little bit, because you're not invulnerable, or you're not invincible. You can still die, it's just harder. So I would like to see the armor's time limit extended just a little bit. Oh, what's this right here? He's like, I'm gonna knife you! No, you're not. Now, alright, so back to the robot battle action. So these two companies plan on duking it out. One of the things is either next year or the year after, and there's like a $50,000, or no, $500,000 award. But the companies are trying to raise enough money to improve their Mark 1. They want to, the American company. Now, the Japanese company at the moment seems to be keeping things very under wraps, if you can say. I mean, they're not doing too much talking about it or anything like that. They're keeping it very hush-hush, and for good reason. I mean, it's Japan. Come on, those guys are like robot central. I mean, if it was me, I would have challenged some other country, like Germany. Let's go against. No, that'd been just way too awkward. Okay, Russia. No, that would. Putin wouldn't really like that. France. You know what? Yeah, we could totally kick France's ass in a robot company. Cooking? Hell no. France would kick her ass in food. But robots, we could probably win at that. I don't know about that, but probably. Point being is, you challenge Japan. Come on, man. Japan. Robot central of the world. I mean, when they made goddamn Big Hero 6, what the hell did the place look like? Japan. What did the characters look like? Asian. Racial stereotypes. I love them. Because I know there are quite a few about white people, and I love every. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at this. I got so lucky. I was like, how the hell does this work? First time ever using it, I got so lucky. And that was just like, oh crap, is that me? That's me. Am I gonna die? I'm probably gonna die. Fuck, I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, so I got lucky there. I was just like, oh wow, I didn't die. How did I not die? Oh, and then I died. But yeah, I mean, come on. Out of all the people to challenge, Japan. So yeah, there's gonna be an epic robot battle coming next year or 2017 maybe? I don't know, whenever they're ready. Hell, give them as much time as they can. I mean, we're talking about possibly the creation of real steel here. I mean, how awesome does that look? Now, one thing that just kind of concerned me is, now, there was like a sneak peek of the Japanese robot. I don't know if it's their robot or it's just a robot, but it had 2 miniguns on one of the arms. Now, that's kind of scary, because miniguns are just little beast things that can just pump out lead faster than you can think of. You'd be dead before you had a chance. Well, you guys have played Black Ops. You've seen miniguns before. Think War Machine, but far more scarier. Yeah, it's pretty badass. And so, what do you guys think about this whole robot thing? It sounds pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Not to mention Grant, who used to be a Mythbuster. In fact, kind of wish he still was, but I mean, Grant's going to be in it. Not to mention there's like a ton of other companies who are pitching in already to give these guys the support they need to push. I mean, we're Americans. We got to support these guys. We got to win this. It's a friendly competition of advancement that has not been seen in this world for at least 30 years. When was the last time people had fun competing against each other to advance the betterment of man? It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. Now, as far as Black Ops 2 as this video is coming to an end, I've had a lot of fun with it so far. The beta's still got a ways to go. We had a chance to give away a couple beta codes and whatnot, and the ones that we've given away, those have seemed to have pretty much fun as well with us too. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to keep going with it. Like I said, the connection issue, which I'm gonna get onto in a little bit later. If they can get that fixed, Black Ops 3 looks like it's gonna be really smooth to play. Now, typically I do play domination, but I actually think I'm gonna enjoy TDM in this game. Like, typically a TDM just isn't for me, but man, I always wrecking shit in TDM. It's like, that's not me. Like, I'm not good at TDM. I'm good at domination. Domination is my thing. TDM, that's Thunder's thing. That's Mark of J's thing. That's them. That's not me. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing around with it. But if this is how Black Ops 3 is gonna be, I'm on board. Alright, gamers. I'm Burning DM. Peace out.
We are going to play a typical number.